Alright, welcome guys to another live stream. I'm your host Morgan Ozpin, and today, for some reason, the creative software I am choosing to display to you guys for the stream is not appearing on my OBS. What the frick? Hold on, let me quickly fix that real quickly. There we go. Anyway, hey guys, welcome back to another live stream. I'm your host Morgan Ozpin. I think this is already like my third live stream I did for this for this week. It just goes to show to you guys that I really do have a lot of free time in for the next 2 months, as I've told you guys before. But anyways, welcome guys to another live stream where today we are starting yet another project, another long-term project. In fact, something that would actually replace the Visual Studio Code streams we've been doing for about like 14 live streams now. Because I realized that after I was done like pretty much making my website, I pretty much don't have like any ideas on what I can do to expand my skills in coding. But then I started playing like replaying some old DS games like Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow on my DS, and I freaking played the game and thought to myself, wow, this is freaking fun for me to play. And I was also playing like a little bit more of Harvest Moon, Friends of Middletown, and thinking to myself, wow, these games that are around they're around like 20 years old, like 2 decades old, are still like very fun for me to play. And I think these games are like still like much more fun compared to all the mobile games I freaking see in like the Play Store and shit. And I thought to myself, dang, you know what, I'm now like a big fan of video games. I guess I'm a gamer, I guess. So why don't I try to you know, contribute to this newfound hobby of mine by making a video game in a game engine. Now, if you guys watch my freaking dentistry, my video called "How Dentistry Taught Me Computer Programming," you would have known that I've already technically touched on a few game engines in the past, like Unity for making my 3D VTuber models, and Godot for a little bit. And so technically I'm not really going into this with a blind eye, technically speaking, but I am like learning from without any knowledge on how to make a 2D platformer here, which is something I haven't really made yet. I did make like I think a game before on Newgrounds called Helibird, where it's basically just a Flappy Bird clone. But I don't think I was really being serious with making games at the time, but now I am. I have a goal in mind where I want to try to make a Metroidvania style game in the far future. I can't say when, because I'm still working on another big project, a wrestling animation project on Blender. But I'm figuring that once I'm done with that, I want to try to focus all my time and efforts into making like a Metroidvania style game in Godot. You know, because I'm a big fan of Castlevania, I'm a big fan of Metroid. Why don't I just go ahead and try to make a game that will that'll compete with other games out there like Hollow Knight, and I don't know, are there any other freaking like Ori and the Will of the Wisps? That's a Metroidvania, right? But anyway, with that being said, let's just jump into it. By the way, I'm using the game engine Godot. Now, why Godot? Well, Godot to me is, I think, much more easier for me to learn, because I heard that it uses a game language, a scripting language called GDScript, which sort of reminds me of Python in a way. And if you guys if you guys learned Python back then, you would have known that it is a much easier language to learn compared to C#. I mean, technically I did learn a little bit of C# when learning how to code for Unity, but I don't want to try to relearn again how how to code in C#. So we are sticking with GD script for making the game here. And plus with GD script, it already gives me a bunch of libraries and commands that I can reuse in the game engine to help me speed up the process of making stuff here. And also the tutorial that I'll be watching here, which I'll not be showing on this stream, is one made by Godot, called, what's it called? Well, technically I already did my research on making games for Godot because I already have the game here, a established game here in the game engine. But I've started off watching Coco Code's video called "Start Your Game Creation Journey Today," Godot beginner tutorial. It was made like 1 year ago, and I think it still holds up to this day. There are like, I guess, a few changes between the Godot last year and the Godot now. And I'm already finished with that. I'm now on part 2 of his Godot tutorial, which is called "Level Up Your Game Design Toolkit Godot for Beginners." Wherein he already taught me how to make a second level, a dynamic camera, collectibles even, creating a user interface, which is the point system you guys can see here. And I think now he's going to teach me how to make a main menu for my 2D platformer. So with that being said, let's just jump into it. But before we do so, I just want to show you guys my progress that I made so far. Hold on. I think this will pop out. I'm using game capture here for OBS because I'm not sure if... Okay, thing seems to be running well. I think it's only glitching out because right now I have like multiple apps running in the background here. Okay, so now that we got everything fixed here, let's go ahead and freaking play this freaking tutorial here. Okay. I know I could just like show you guys the tutorial, but I think having a stream where I just show you guys tutorials back to back, considering that I've showed you guys a tutorial made by Corey Glenn on how to make dentures in Blue Sky Plan. I feel like I'm slowly starting to become like a React streamer by you know, looking into these tutorials more often in my streams. So for this stream, I think I'm just gonna hide Coco Dev's video because I don't want this to be like a way for people to. I don't want this stream to siphon off like Coco Dev's viewers. So for this stream, I'm just gonna be working on Godot. I mean, show you guys what I'm doing in Godot, while not showing you guys Coco Dev's tutorial. But if I must, I could just hold on. Let me just quickly add. Let me do this, and then go down to. I'm gonna go down to OBS, and I'm just gonna type down a note here: tutorial for that I am following, and there we go. Coco Dev. Coco Dev. There we go. And I'm just gonna pin this onto my chat log here. Pin message. Alright. So, now that we're done, let's go ahead and watch the tutorial, or I'm gonna watch the tutorial, and you guys just go see me work on this in the background here. Okay. Maybe I'll try to react, since, you know, all I'm doing is just watching with this tutorial in the background. Okay, my computer is really slowing down here. Okay. Alright, let me just make sure that my desktop audio is turned off. Okay. Good. Okay, so I'm at the point now where then they're going to teach me how to make a menu. Wait, what did he do? Did he do? Wait. Create new scene? I didn't know I can make a scene in the freaking file in the folder here. Anyway, oh shit! I noticed that my freaking big head is blocking the way. But on the bottom left here, I am gonna make a scene. Create new scene, and call it a 2D scene. It's just a node, and then call it main menu. Okay. Cool text. Okay. Okay, now it's telling me how to make a logo for my game. You know, he's gonna use like this website called cooltext.com. But if I'm gonna be making my own game, I think I'll just make this in freaking Krita. But for the sake of learning purposes, I'm just gonna follow this guy's tutorial here. Let's have our choose a text style. I kind of like this one though. Or wait, yeah, sure, we can add this 3D outline. Let's call this mask collector. Nice. Okay. Or we can still use this font. I think I like font more. Mask collector. Sorry, I'm just gonna make a freaking logo here in this separate window. Okay, let's create logo. Okay. Let's see. Let's place it inside my Godot project. So let's see. First game, Pixel Adventure 1. Yeah, sure. I'll just call this logo. There we go. This should appear in, yeah, here, right? Ah, here it is. Okay. Now, how do I place it here? Oh yeah, texture rect. Okay. Texture rect. Create. Okay. And then I think I just have to transfer my logo to here, right? There it is. Mask collector. Okay. I'm gonna have to change this into. I'll set this as the main scene, probably, since we want this now to be. Oh yeah, we can also add another background image here if we want to. Okay, I'll just open up another freaking file explorer here. Let's try out. By the way, the assets I'm using is one that's provided by CocoDev. So I'm not taking credit for making these assets that I'm gonna be importing into this project. I'm just using this for learning purposes. Let me see. Anyway, you can see the assets on the first tutorial of his. If you go down to his description, he will give you the assets for you for free. But let's go to my Godot folder. Pixel Adventure, free background. I kind of like this texture right here. So I'm gonna import this here. This is a texture rect as well. Okay, I think I just need to make a texture rect folder here. Create. Let's call this logo. The other one be background. Wait, how did I make the level 1? Oh yeah, it's just texture rect. Okay. Yeah, I'll just put the background here. And then let's put the yellow background into here. There we go. Let's just press shift, then spread it out. Okay. And I think there's like a way for me to. Okay. Texture filter nearest. Okay, nice. Keep centered, no. Keep aspect, no. Fit width, fit, no. Keep size, scale. Okay. And let's move this up to the top here. Okay, let me see how CocoDev does this. Oh yeah, I just need to expand it here. Wait. Anchor preset. There we go. Tile? Do I want tile though? It kind of looks nicer when it's tiled, but sure, why not? I'll just keep it tiled maybe. I find it like very disorienting, the fact that to put the background behind the logo. You have to like put it on top of it, which really goes against anything I've ever learned in other like photo editing apps like GIMP or Krita, wherein if you want something to be behind something, it needs to be underneath the thing, underneath the foreground, instead of the background being on top of the foreground. Okay, let's add a... What are you doing? Okay, so it's a child of just the main menu node here. So let's make a button. Okay. Huh. Oh, we have a lot of buttons here. A check button, a color picker button, a menu button, an option button. Wait, can you guys see this? I don't think you guys can see this. It's like a new freaking window that I'm capturing right here. Ah, shit. Okay. Hold on, let me quickly change that real quickly. Yeah, you guys can't see this, can't you? So what I'll do is this thing not okay? This is the freaking game capture. I'll make another game capture here as well. Call this the node. Godot nodes. Okay. Capture specific window. Dang, you guys can't really see this, can't you? What the frick? Oh wait, maybe it's because I'm in a different freaking tab here. There we go. This should put it back. No? Can I really not show this to an OBS? Do I really have to like use like capture whole window for this? Oh well. Oh my god. I'm tempted to... Oh my god. I know what, fuck it. I'll just... Let's leave you guys in the dark for this one. Okay. Let's go. Okay, I'll create the button here. If you guys see on the top left, a new... what do you call it? It's like a node will appear called a button. Where's my bag here? Okay, let's change the anchor here. Okay. Oh, I even like typed some text here. Let's call this level 1. Okay. Okay, so based on my JavaScript tutorials I've taken before, I think what we'll do is create a script, and we'll somehow make this, turn this into a link that would redirect us to the different levels of this freaking button, a different level of this game I'm creating. So let's make a... add a new node here. Create a button. Call this level 1. Level 1 button. And call this level 2 button. Okay. Probably should have just duplicated level 1 here. But game design aside, slowly getting what this guy wants me to do here. Level 2. Okay. 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 All right. Okay, let's try to run the game. Okay, this should take me to the main menu. Okay. Alright, pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, I noticed that by default, Godot highlights the buttons you click last. That's neat. Okay, how do you do that though? Oh, by the way, it's the... Oh yeah, it's doing its thing. Okay. I just need to make sure that at least Godot, OBS is capturing the debugger, the window that shows my final game. Probably have to create a scene here, right? Or a script. Wait, pass the script into the... Okay, I'll create a script here. Alright. So, why do I need script in the root node though? Press signal? Did you click? Wait, what? Ah, I see. So I go down here and press signal. I'm gonna detach the script here for now. And then I'm gonna click on this and then... Did you click? Pressed. Okay. I connect. Alright. Okay, so once I'm here, what's the point? Okay, so then click this, do it on here. Okay. Oh, that automatically gives me like a space in between my functions. Okay. And then when I press this, what did you write? Get tree. Oh, this kind of like the document. Get document by ID. Get tree dot change scene to file. What's it? Okay, so just press this. Ah, this kind of reminds you of web development in a way. So just do that, and then just copy the same thing here. Control C, Control V. Get rid of this string. Okay, and then put this over here. Okay. Okay. Now he's about to tell me how to finish a level in my game. So what I think what I'll do here, make a new node here, call this, wait. Okay, I think what I'll do here is I'll create a new script in my node, and from there, let me try to test this out. Let me try to create, I'll delete all of this here. Let's create a node from trophy. Once area is maybe entered or body shape entered. Okay, yeah, put it down here. We create a file here, get tree dot change scene to file. Let's go to main menu. Okay. All right. Save all of this, save all of that. Let's play our game. Okay, so if we click on level 2, it will take me to level 2. Now if I go down and collect the trophy here, it should bring me back to the main scene. Yeah! Oh my god, and I did it without even watching the rest of this tutorial here, which is like 2 more minutes long. Oh yeah, we can just like, forgot, we can just like instead of like changing the scene, each scene one at a time, we can just go down to trophy. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get rid of the level 2.gd script. Definitely need to, yeah, I don't think I need this anymore. Delete this, remove. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go down to trophy. Give me trophy here. So on body entered Q3. Okay, what does he want me to do again? in here. Okay. Oh. Oh wait, no, I just have to just... Okay. So just to do this, I think all I have to do is... create a... On body entered, just get underscore tree dot change scene to file, and then main menu. Okay. Alright, this should function well. Okay. So now, since the trophy scene is linked to all other to both of my levels here already, this should result in me being able to finish a level without having to change the script. Yep, there we go. Level 2 as well. Let's see. Boop. Okay. By the way, here's my level design, guys. Look at this. I know I can improve more on this, but there's like I know I'm just trying to rush the how I finish stuff here in how I learn stuff here in Godot. Anyway, it's pretty good. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, it's not telling me how to... Okay. How do you do it again? Alright, let's do that. At export. Can make like a new variable for me. Var target underscore actually no, let's try to follow my JavaScript lessons. Packed scene. Okay. Thank you GDScript for autocomplete. Change scene to... Okay, let's change this packed. Target level. Okay. Okay, save the script. Let's move to here. What does this have? Ah, okay. Load scenes. Let's go to, this is level 2. So this should go to the main menu. While on level 1, here's my collectibles. Here's my collectibles. I'll put this onto level 2. Okay. Oh wait, is this to the right one? Let's see. Level 2. Okay. So now that I played this game, if I'm gonna start at level 1, it should transfer me to level 2. Let's see. Okay, good. And if I go to touch this trophy, it should now give me to the main menu. There we go. Nice. Okay. Easy game. Easy game, easy game. Okay. Let's go with the next part. I'm already done with the level up your game design toolkit video. I'm now going to the video called add enemies and traps to your game. Oh, here's where he gets to learn double jump. Okay, when I was trying to learn double jump myself, there was like a problem because whenever I tried to play the animation for the double jump, this character is supposed to like flip when he double jumps, but when I press it twice, he just kind of like limps in the air. When what's actually supposed to happen is that he is supposed to backflip when he does a double jump. So let's see what how this guy would teach me how to double jump. Okay, so this canvas layer. What, do I just need to add like a texture rec or something? Or a panel? I think a texture rec would be much more efficient for this one. Okay, why can't I just use the anchor preset for that? Okay, let's create a new panel, I guess. Why a panel, not a texture rec? Great. Let's call this points. And this one will be called heart, I guess. Okay. Make it like a little bit bigger than the points here. Okay, let's try to anchor it to the top here. Move it a little bit to the side. There we go. Right, what did I do to make sure that this keeps on following the player? Forgot. Was it in the scripting of this? Main car. Now all this is just movement stuff that I've coded. Main menu. Okay, this is just some. Oh, the rest of this is just some documents I had to look into to learn more about GDScript. Okay, on ready var label equals label. Alright, so I have to figure out how these scripts work again. Add point, finish level. Okay, so takes the script here, 4.0, add point. Okay. How did I get this to follow the camera? Forgot. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my video here. Let's I'm gonna go back to here. Let's see what I did to make a dynamic camera. Wait, do I have a camera here? Oh, I do have a camera, never mind. So it's always gonna follow this, I guess. Okay, so that's how I do it. Alright, let's move on to the enemy tutorial. Okay. Alright, so it's telling me now to add a panel. So I've already did. Okay, so let's make a heart. Okay, I'm not gonna download anything. I'm just gonna open up like GIMP or something. Let's make a quick heart, then we'll call it a day, I guess. You know what? Fine. We'll go download the heart. Why not? Download it over at. Oh, it didn't really leave a link here. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe I should use Krita. Krita has like a better pixel art tools for me to use. Oh yeah, we can just use GIMP. Let's try to shrink it down to. Sure, we'll just use that. We'll just use this as a benchmark, and then we can go ahead. Actually, wait. I need to resize this. Let's make it 64 by 64. There we go. Let's put this down here. I'm gonna make a quick heart in GIMP. Sorry, you guys can see this. I'll just make this real quick. Oh, that's. I don't want that. Okay. Okay, just a simple heart. Maybe it'll make it the. Actually, I'll make the outline a little bit more. There we go. Then we'll use a lighter red for the fill of this heart. Okay, erase some of the issues here. P. Okay. There we go. I made a heart. Let's export this. Into Godot. Where's Godot? Here it is. Okay. First game. First platformer. Call this Hearts. Okay. Alright, let's jump back into Godot. Okay, my heart is created. Alright. child node, let's do a texture rect. Okay, and let's put the heart over here. Look at that. Simple heart. Just like that. Can I shrink this down? No? No, ignore size. There we go. Okay. Wait, can I... What happens if I change this to texture nearest? Okay, it's kind of choppy. But that's the job at least. Let's duplicate this. Duplicate and anchor rect. There we go. 3 hearts. Ah, there we go. Let's keep it this way, yeah. There we go. Now we got hearts. We got a character. Collect bananas. Oh, wow, that's actually cool. Let's get download another pack here for making the enemies. So I'll just take one from my already existing pack here. Let's see, main characters. Virtual guy? Ninja frog or frog baby? No. Pink man, what's pink man? Kind of like the idea. I kind of like Pink Man here, so I think I'll try to import Pink Man's running animation here. Okay. Okay, let's make a rigid body node. What? What's the difference between a character body and a rigid body? Okay. Okay. So where is this? Okay, what? Oh, okay. Just need to make another children here. Let's do that. Animated 2D sprite. 2D sprite. 2D. I know, sprite 2D. Sprite 2D. Okay. Great. Okay. And then let's make a collision shape 2D create. Okay. Now this one though, I need to import. Wait, how do I change it into an animated sprite again? Ah, here. Okay. Animation, sprite frames, new sprite frames. Okay. Let's create a. All right. Okay. Expand this. Once again, I cannot show you guys what I'm doing right now because Godot is working with multiple windows here. I should probably try to capture my wide my whole window my whole screen by the next time I do a Godot stream. So anyway, vertical, horizontal. Okay, this one. And horizontal, let's make it all the way up to here. Okay. Add 12 frames. Okay. Texture, put it to nearest, please. There we go. And let's, oh, where's the collision shape? Let's change this to circle. Okay. I'm gonna turn this save branch as scene. Call this, oh wait, no. Call this enemy first. Okay. And then save branch as scene, call this, yep, enemy. Alright. So now, if I move this, okay. Or come together. Okay. Let's make, go down to here. Okay, let's go ahead and try to resize this guy. Let's do this, I guess. Okay. Go back to level 1. Huh. Just transform. Oh wait, I should just maybe save the scene. Ah, there we go. Oh yeah, I forgot to play the animation, should I? Let's animate. Let's try to animate this on load. Okay, cool. So now, if I play the scene, okay, let's go to level 1. Okay, why is it transforming into my character when I run? It changes into enemy underscore 1. Okay. So let's try to do it again. Oh, what the frick? Okay, what is happening? Okay, hold on. There must be something with my character script that's not working. Default. If it's like trying to, it's doing a running animation for some reason. It's so weird. How do I debug this? It's not supposed to change into my guy, into the enemy when it runs. Okay, let's see. Default. Sprite to the animation. Default. Or maybe it's just, maybe it's the where I place the enemy that's the problem. Let's see. No, it should be just there. Okay, main character. Input is, and button press is less than max jump count. Branch equals 0 if button press is less than max jump count. Oh, this seems to work. I'm just wondering where did he get where did my game get the idea to transform myself into an enemy when I move? Okay. Oh, is it because wait? It must be taking a texture here that's the same as the one I use for running here. Let me see. This under main character run. Oh, that's why my thing overloaded the. Okay, wait. Let me quickly rename this. Rename this here. To actually no, I'm gonna delete this for now. Actually, I'll just rename this. I'll call this Pink Man Run. Okay. Alright. Then I need to import another asset here. Where is he? Mass dude. Let's bring the run back here. And I'll call this, I'll rename this to Mask Man Run. Okay. Alright. Let's go down here to the running. Add, yeah sure, add 12 frames. There we go. Alright, should fix it. So if I rerun this game, nice, okay. And my guy is still running in the background. And speaking of which, why is my... Okay. Alright. I just looked at my live stream and I noticed that Godot was out for a bit before it came back to me. Oh well. Okay, let me try to do that real quickly. Let's try to create a... Let's create a map. Maybe like that, I'd say. There we go. A simple freaking pit. So I'm at the tutorial now wherein it's telling me how to make like some pits for my character to fall into. So I'll just replace these collision blocks with blocks that I can walk through with. Area 2D node? Okay. Okay, let's create area 2D. Okay, create. Where is this created? I guess you also need to create a collision here. Collision. Collision shape 2D. And we just want this to be, I guess, a rectangle. There it is. So let's try to scale this up. Somewhere here. So I'm guessing what we're going to try to do here is once my boy hits the hits the this collision here, this collision shape underneath the ground, it will force the player to restart the level. Am I right or am I right? Okay. Now, what do I do from here? You can go down to the level 1 node maybe, or we can create a scene maybe. That way we can like restart this over and over again. Hold on, let me quickly just make a script here. Create. Okay. So I'm gonna delete all of this. We can create a node on this one. On body shape entered, huh? What's this? No, no, no. I want this script here. No, what is here? Okay. Area 2D. I might have to rename this to the pit detector. Okay. Can I rename this? No? Can I really not rename this? Okay, fine. Body shape entered, get underscore tree. Dot change scene to file. Let's do an export as well. Actually, no, we just go main menu. Okay. That way. Okay, so let's play this one more time. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so if I fall down, this would take me back to the main menu now. Ah, there it is. Okay. Now, that's my way of making things. Is there like a node that I can attach to this? To me, it's a rectangle. Okay, what? Oh. So this tutorial's telling me instead of just using like a rectangle to to have like this thing that will detect whether I fall down a pit. I can instead use like another shape here, which I think is called, what is it called? Like a new boundary shape. But I think I'll keep the rectangle. I don't think I need to change it right now. Yep. I'll use a body shape entered. I think they're technically the same. Like, I don't know what's the difference between the two. Sorry, I just remembered that you guys can't see this tutorial. um. Alright, how's my freaking thing going? Okay, I seem to be still. Okay. Open up here. Oh, reload current scene. Okay. Right, let me just go down to my script. Get tree, reload current scene. Okay. Okay. I never had done this already. What's my area 2D here? Then we'll put the. I'll create a new like. Okay. Create new folder. Call this. I don't know, like textures. Okay. I'll move all of these texture related stuff onto onto here. Okay, this should at least, yeah, it still saves up my textures and stuff. As well as here. Okay. Let's see. Does this mess up anything here if I move all my assets around? Nope, it's still the same, I guess. Yep, okay. I want to make a new area. Okay. So we're now trying to figure out how to get this guy to attack us. So I'm gonna create. Maybe turn this into a rectangle instead. Just like this. Okay. Okay. And then make area 2D. Okay. Collision. Okay. Oh, okay, so now I need to make cat script here. Call this. What do we call this? What am I making now? I'm making like a collisioner. Enemy detector. Great. Okay. So now I need to delete all of this. Go down to nodes, then I'm not gonna look at the tutorial for now, but I think what I have to do is I need to go down to here. Yeah. Oh, here. Go down. I need to select character body 2D, and then or collision shape 2D. Wait. Body. No, it's not here. Maybe a 2D. Oh wait, do I have to just... I think what I have to do is... make... Do I need to make a... wait, let me do this. Main character. What do I do again here? Look at the nodes. That's not giving me like the thing I want, which is the body entered node. Or wait, let me just make a... Oh, it's here? What? Body shape enter. Oh, it's here. Okay, we'll do that. Sure, put it here. If body name dot name equals equals character body character body 2D. How do I make it into a... Oh wait, I think I need to... And then if this starts get underscore tree dot reload current scene. Oh, okay. Var y underscore delta equals body dot position dot y or position dot y minus body dot position dot y. If y underscore delta is greater than body dot position greater than 0, greater than or equal to 0, then this should be character get underscore tree dot dot reload. There you go. Else, okay. I should probably do that first, wait. Okay. Print y underscore delta. Okay. Let's see if this plays out. I need to pull up the debugger here though. Okay. Let's see. If I go ahead and touch my character, go ahead and touch my character now. Minus 192, but if I do it here, minus 93. Huh. Okay. Oh, so it's like detecting like its position globally. Okay, so the easier way to do this, the easy solution to this, is just to make an if statement, wherein if y delta is greater than or equal to negative 100, I mean less than or equal to negative 100, I will have to reload the scene. Else, let's see, 100, negative 100, negative 100, else we can destroy it, else destroy the thing. Just do this, okay. Okay, let's do this for now. Player health. Oh yeah, I can just queue free us, right? Print, destroy player health, else Q wheel QU free. Okay. So now if we play this, let's go to level 1. Alright. Let's try to freaking destroy this one character here. Oh? Oh wait, did I get the values wrong? If I do it here. No. Wait. Ozpin seeing destroy player health. Oh yeah, I did get the values wrong. Never mind. Less than. There we go. Hashtag. Where's my hashtag? There it is. Q free. That's not really doing anything to destroy it though. Destroy enemy. Let's see. Let's do it one more time. How about Okay, it's not doing what I want it to for some reason. It's still here for some reason. Or do I have to move this down? Is that what I have to do? Okay. Save. Let's play the game one more time. Oh my god, okay, I keep always going for this platform to get this guy to... Okay. Alright, something's happening here. Print Y delta, okay. Minus 93. Print destroy player health, which it did. Alright, one more time. Let me try to debug this. Okay, collect the bananas. Player health. Destroy enemy. Okay, it's not destroying the enemy entirely. So I think, wait, can I see, does the comments say anything about this? No. Okay, maybe I need to... make a new... Wait, one. Let's create a... Let me make a name out of this. Okay, I think what's happening here is that it's only deleting the area 2D when I get rid of it. So I think what I'll do here, I need to somehow get this here, but I can't. Okay, good enemy. Oh, okay. How do I get this to link with the enemy here? I don't know, I think I need to watch some of the earlier stuff here. Okay, wait. Or I can just attach a script here. Wait. That script. Wait. I'll go back to some of the earlier tutorials here. Okay, wait. How to make a unique name in Godot. Here we go. Now I just have to detach this. Detach, okay. Save it. So now, if I were to oh. What do you mean? Script inherits from native type area 2D. Okay. Rigid. Body 2D. Okay. Let's rename. Let's reload this. Okay. It should make it so that I'm now could delete this guy from existence. Excuse me. Hello? Okay, let's try to delete this guy one more time. There we go, finally. Okay, there must have been something wrong with the function that I've created when creating it on the area 2D. Okay, now if I were to go to here, destroy enemy. Huh? Wait. Oh, it's now... The values are now, for some reason, different. Okay, how about... Destroy enemy 1, 2. Let's make it over 200. Greater than or equal to 200. Let's see. Okay, it's greater than, it's... Oh, wait. Less than. Sorry. I'm getting the comparison operators different. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and destroy this bitch. Okay. Okay, destroy enemy is good. 280. So now, if I get him from the side, destroy player health. Okay, good. Let's turn this into a function now. Let's see if things work as smoothly as it could. Okay. Alright, it destroys it. If I get him from the side, this should restart the level. Yep, okay. And if I take on the trophy, this should bring me to level 2. Let's see. Yep, there we go. and I can go ahead, speed run through this, and boop, there we go. Just complete my own game, guys. Look at that. Alright, I'm slowly getting the hang of making a 2D platformer here on Godot. Okay, let's go back to my tutorial here. Alright, how long have I been streaming here? 2 hours. Okay. Well, I think for today, guys, I'm gonna rest my brain and call it a day. I know we barely did anything here. We just like created like an enemy system here, and a way to which I can like go back to the main menu whenever I can if I fail a level or finish it. But I think I'm gonna just study this a little bit on my own. And anyway, you guys can also watch the tutorial that I've left down below if you want to know how to make your own game. So that's gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow I will be uploading a YouTube short wherein I show you guys how I made the farmer character I did on Blender from Harvest Moon. I'm gonna make a time-lapse of that, or no, a short of that onto YouTube. Then I'll probably like take I guess a break after on Friday, I guess. Then I'll be back to streaming whatever on Blender. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to like and subscribe. Now go read a book. Bye bye.